They say people are born free, free to dream, free to love, free to live. But that's a lie. From the moment you take your first breath, the world puts you in a cage. The bars? They're not made of steel. No, they're forged from expectations, judgments, and whispers of everyone around you. They're waiting for you to fail, aren't they? You feel it, don't you? That heavy weight on your chest, the ache in your soul when their eyes linger too long or their voices whisper just loud enough to wound you. Look at him, they say. Too weak, too broken, too lost. That's what they think. That's what they want you to believe. They're like vultures circling above, waiting for you to crumble so they can feast on the scraps of your dignity. But here's the truth no one will tell you. They'll judge you no matter what. Save a child from a burning building? They'll say you should have done it faster. Bleed for them? They'll complain your blood isn't red enough. People are hypocrites, loud mouths with empty hearts. So here's what you do. Make it worth their time, since they're going to talk. Let their judgments fuel your fire instead of putting it out. Defy their expectations with every move you make. Let them choke on their opinions when you rise higher than they ever dreamed possible. You think being kind or good enough will silence them. No, sweetheart, that just makes you an easier target. The better you are, the more they'll resent you. The world doesn't applaud the virtuous. It crucifies them. It fears the strong, despises the unbending, and hates those who don't conform. So, stop living to please them. Live to be remembered. Live to make their whispers turn into screams when they see how unstoppable you are. Think about it. Every insult, every doubt, every betrayal, they're lessons. They're not meant to crush you. They're meant to teach you. They teach you who's real, what you're capable of enduring, and that nothing can break you unless you let it. And that's the secret, isn't it? They only have power over you if you give it to them. Their words are just noise. Their opinions are background chatter. It's you who decides what sticks and what slides off. Imagine a lion in a cage. The crowd outside points and laughs. Look at the king of the jungle now. Powerless, tame, but the lion isn't broken. It's watching, waiting, planning. And when the bars finally give way, do you think it'll just sit there? No, it'll roar so loud that the whole world will hear. You're that lion, caged by their judgments, their lies, their expectations. But your time is coming. The bars are weakening. Are you ready to roar? You've been through hell, haven't you? I can see it in your eyes. But here's the thing about fire. It doesn't die easily. Even when it's down to its last ember, it can spark an inferno. Do you feel the fire inside you? That ache in your chest? That's not weakness, it's hunger. Hunger to rise, to prove yourself, to show the world that nothing can stop you. But let me warn you, it's going to hurt. Oh, it'll hurt like hell. You'll lose people, friends, even family. The ones you thought would stand by you will turn away the moment you shine too bright for their dim little worlds. And that's okay, because the higher you climb, the lonelier it gets. But the scars, the tears, the sleepless nights, they're all worth it when you realize that every struggle, every pain, is shaping you into something unbreakable. They'll judge you no matter what, so make it worth their time. Make them choke on every insult, every sneer, every laugh. When you rise from the ashes of their criticism, when you stand taller than their towers of mediocrity, they won't be able to ignore you. And when you succeed, they'll try to rewrite history. The same people who doubted you will suddenly claim they always believed in you. Let them. Smile, not out of kindness, but because you'll know the truth. They needed you more than you ever needed them. But don't waste your time proving them wrong. That's small-minded. Instead, prove yourself right. Let your success, your strength, and your survival speak louder than any words. You owe them nothing. You owe yourself everything. Live in a way that makes their opinions irrelevant, their judgments meaningless. Because in the end, their voices fade, but your legacy is eternal. So go ahead. Let them judge, let them hate, let them doubt. Then make them regret it, not with revenge, but with undeniable success, the kind that drowns out their noise forever. So what are you going to do? Stay in the shadows, paralyzed by fear? Or are you finally going to stand the hell up and fight? The world doesn't owe you a damn thing, but you owe yourself everything. So break the chains. Evict their voices from your mind. Burn so bright that their shadows can't touch you. And when you finally rise, remind them why you're the lion.